But I've been taking melatonin off and on for years now. Yeah. Supposedly the body can't process more than 10 milligrams of it, but I don't know. I just kind of go with it, Vissy.
Previously during the investigation.
Yummy. Yeah, I mean, dude lived to be 41 and no one had anything negative to say about him because all the dude did was like help people and just all he cared about was his family. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, dude. This is why I laugh at things like karma, because Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell lived to be whatever fucking ages they are, and good people like Brody Lee fucking die at 41. Yeah, man, it is literally the fucking worst. You sit there and go, how is this fucking universe fair? Because it's not. Yeah.
Okay, Zach.
It's the whole
I've been
only
thinking
good
about
die
what movie
young.
I'd like to watch next. And finally, I've made a decision.
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie.
I don't know where I'm
I've
going.
But I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. 1975. Directed by Steven Spielberg himself.
I just can't sit around for
the
2 hours in
of
this
panic
game.
Movies. Set in a small town in Massachusetts.
Yeah,
that movie made me stay away from the beach for years.
It's the thing where you sit there.
I was afraid that a hand might come floating up.
My question with Afterlife and whatnot,
it's Jaws.
Is
I
often go
accompanied by that John Williams
in my own
music.
personal head.
I'd never been that.
I'm way more interested in what happens with mankind and what happens with technology than like
who won't close the beach even
than
though
I am like living forever myself. You know what I mean?
Citizens' lives above all else. The film gave a lot of time to the dispute and friction between them. It certainly had a lot of messages for a 2-hour film. That's probably another reason why it was such a record-breaking hit. One of my regrets in life is that I didn't see it at the movie theater. I guess I was.
And it also makes you go, like, how much does?
I wanted to taste that terror.
It's the whole thing, like, too, like, what?
That remands me, Zach.
I mean, when people see ghosts or haunted by things and whatnot,
that was produced by
how much of that is
the second
own internal things?
It was directed by Robert Zemeckis,
or mental
who later
things.
made Forrest Gump.
And
that's
you
also
go,
a masterpiece, of course, but we'll discuss that.
I don't know. So, you ever think about it though? Because if you think about it, like it's like
right after Marty McFly goes 30 years into the future.
No one
passes by a movie theater and is attacked by a holographic shark. Marty is shocked, of course, but looking closer, he sees the words Jaws Part 19. The director is credited as Steven Spielberg Jr. In reality, there were actually only 4 Jaws movies, but it was still a great joke. 30 years from 1985 would be 2015. We'll be there pretty soon.
I wonder what life would be like by then, Zach. Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
I wonder. I thought I got this card before, but I probably got it when it crashed. One of the many times this game has crashed on me. Okay. Maybe we could find some more of these fucking cards while we're waiting. It seems like hell. Loznay is on a real streak on Twitter today. And it makes me laugh. So I have to respond to... I have to respond to him with funny gifts. It seems like hell. You're like, I mean, think about 2020, but like no internet to interact with anyone.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
What is the pink? Why is there a pink house over here? Well, it's funny because I'm never going to take like... Oh, fuck. What is pink over here? What? It literally won't drive in this grass for some reason. Okay, let's go over here. So we gotta go. Yeah, I understand that I'm not perfect, but Jesus Christ, man. That guy seemed like a fucking saint. He was the exalted one. And I want to know what fucking killed him. He was wrestling like... Okay, now I'm super confused. What the fuck is this? How am I in someone else's house, but I have my... Yeah, I can't take like an hour nap, can I? No. Yeah, but that doesn't even make sense because he would have been like... I don't know, man. That doesn't like... I don't know. He wouldn't have been wrestling like 3 months ago or whatever it was. He like wrestled in the last 6 months. Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know, man. I also feel like cancer kills you way faster than... I mean, way slower than what happened to him. He died quickly. I don't know, man. I gotta poop, apparently. Vissy, when do you start your radiation? Yeah, I don't know. It just sucks. The dude was a fucking... He was one of those guys that like got over at the end days of his WWE thing, and Vince just wanted to make him a Bash brother. I even know Luke, the other guy, was Eric Rowan was out of WWE because I haven't watched WWE at all in months. Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna have to make an NS not safe for work Discord for Pug Ugly's dick drawings he keeps putting in Discord. They're very erotic, and I don't... You don't have to apologize. The game just crashed again. And the best part about all this is all I'm trying to do is to get through 2 hours of in-game time. And that 2 hours of in-game time has literally been like 4 hours of real life time. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Previously, during the investigation.
Oh my god. I'm determined though, Pug Ugly. I'm determined. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, the problem with WWE, right, is there's no long-term storytelling. And so you go, I don't know what to do with any of these guys. Like, fuck, man. Vince is insane. Like, he wastes guys like Ricochet and Kevin Owens, and he wasted Drew McIntyre for years while, like, oh my god, I just want him to not be in charge of WWE. I can't even watch the product anymore.
Okay, Zach. I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next.
Oh god damn it. I don't have any mods in here.
Decision.
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie, but I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. 1975.
It literally doesn't feel like I'm driving a car.
Himself, the grandfather of panic movies, set in a small town in Massachusetts. That movie made me stay away from the beach for years.
he needs to retire.
I was always afraid that a hand.
Although, like, my problem is now too is that
you know what I'm talking about,
with
right?
how bad.
Yeah.
I wonder how much
NXT.
I wonder if NXT getting as bad as it's getting is because of him too.
I'd never been that scared by a movie before. But the best thing about it
NXT has gotten unwatchable too.
Another panic movie. The mayor who won't close the beach even when there are so many victims. Chief Burley putting the citizens' lives above all else.
I need to be famous too.
The film gave a lot of time.
I don't think that crony whatever.
It certainly had a lot of messages for a 2-hour film. That's probably another reason why
I have to laugh though. Like,
hit. One of my regrets.
Why did they all use the exact same message?
I guess I was still just a child back then, but still, I wanted to taste that terror.
Zach, we'll finish our chat later.
I haven't I stopped watching it when
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today.
Like right when Keith Lee was leaving.
Talking in front of all those people.
I think the last episode of NXT I watched was his last episode. It just, I don't know, man. It's been a thing where I haven't like attached to it, and like the NXT with no crowd doesn't appeal to me the way that like AEW with no crowd does. Yeah, you're probably right. I just like, I don't know. Like, I also haven't been in the mood to watch a ton of wrestling. And so like watching just a little bit with AEW has made me happy. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Like, because
Zach, picking up from where
Johnny Wrestling is like my favorite wrestler.
What movie I'd like to watch next.
Like,
and finally
working right now.
Decision.
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie, but I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me.
Really?
1975. Yeah. Directed by Steven Spielberg.
Zach, we'll finish our chat later. Let's take a walk.
They also
here.
Don't even like. I watch Impact on Twitch sometimes. The problem with that is I'm usually streaming when it's on. But I think so. I just never know when they are on. Let's shave in the kitchen. Like, I really love Ethan Page, and I really love, like, the Good Brothers, and I love Sam Callahan. There's a lot of guys in NXT or AEW or Impact I love right now. They have Walter, man. Walter's a fucking beast. Walter might be the best wrestler in the whole world right now, if we're being honest. Yeah. Sami Callihan, dude, is probably the most underappreciated guy in the whole world. Like, Sami Callihan's that good. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go fill up my coffee, so I will be right back. I love him, man. He was so good. Like, I saw potential with him in NXT, and they're just wasting the guy. I'll be right back. Coffee! Okay, be safe, Vissy. If anything bad happens to you, I'm coming after you. Be safe, Vissy. Okay. Well, so the new game we're gonna play now is save it every. What time is it? 1:25. Okay. Well, what's else? What else is in the stupid PlayStation? Yeah, that's. I mean, I've been on this giant horror stretch again, Pug, where I just want to watch horror a lot of the time. So I've been watching a lot of horror when I'm not streaming and stuff. So it's kind of where I've been putting all that time that I used to put into wrestling. And I haven't watched an episode of Raw or SmackDown in 6 months plus. Yeah, I kind of do that, but I don't know. With the podcast and everything, I've been, yeah. I really like the movie we did this week called Snatchers. It was really entertaining. Really entertaining. Mm. Oh yeah. The me and Josh were talking about how Snatchers reminds us both of like a lot of like Shaun of the Dead. kind of tone, and we both really liked it. It's on I watched it on HBO Max. Josh has a Plex server and he just puts movies on it. Often, like some of those movies that are harder to see without paying for them. It came out at the beginning of the year, the end of last year. It came out the end of last year, really, and then like came out in Canada. It has a 2019 date on it, but it was pretty funny. It had really a pretty low budget, but they did a lot with it. Yeah, it's about a girl who gets pregnant with an alien. Like she has sex with the dude and then wakes up the next day and has like morning sickness, and then the next day she wakes up and she's like 9 months pregnant. Where's my fucking cop car? God, it's only 3:34. And the alien ends up being like a hand puppet most of the time. I like how you get FBI credit for being a fucking creep and looking into a window when you shouldn't be. Oh, nice, man. That sounds like fun. There's been so much going on. That's why I've been streaming early, just to like not to be stepping on people's shit, you know? And my wife's been home for a lot of it, so it's just like we can hang out more. I haven't played much in the last couple of weeks. I played a bunch when I was working.
Zach, picking up from where we left off.
And
okay,
like
Zach,
when I had time.
I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next. And finally, I've made a decision.
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie, but I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. 1975. Directed by Steven Spielberg himself. The grandfather of panic movies. Set in a small town in Massachusetts. That movie made me stay away from the beach for years. I was always afraid that a hand might come floating up. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah? It's Jaws. The underwater camera work accompanied by that John Williams music. I'd never been that scared by a movie before.
I get less frustrated with Arena, but I do get frustrated with
another
it.
Panic movie. The mayor who won't close the beach even when there are so many victims. And Chief Brody putting the citizens' lives above all else. The film gave a lot of time to the dispute and friction between them. It certainly had a lot of messages.
I got this
for a
card
2-hour
before,
film.
but
that's probably another reason why it was such a record-breaking hit. One of my regrets in life is that I didn't see it at the movie theater. I guess I was still just a child back then. But still, I wanted to taste that terror in real time.
I saw...
that reminds me, Zach. Did you know this one?
I saw Jaws at the
movie that was produced by Spielberg.
The Alamo Draft House
Back to the Future.
With my wife on the 4th of July a couple years ago.
Zemeckis,
it was so good.
Made Forrest Gump.
Probably in like 2018
of course,
on the 4th of July.
We'll discuss that another time. So the scene where Jaws appears.
Okay, would you shut up so I can get out of this car?
Years into the future, he passes by a movie theater and is attacked by a holographic shark. Marty is shocked, of course, but looking closer, he sees the words Jaws Part 19. The director is credited as Steven Spielberg Jr. In reality, there were actually only 4 Jaws movies, but it was still a great joke. 30 years from 1985 would be 2015. We'll be there pretty soon.
I wonder what life would be like by then, Zach.
2015. No, it would let me out. The problem is if you get out during the conversation, the next time I got in the car, it would try to start it all fucking over again. So I was trying to get it over with so I don't have to hear the shit again. We are LZT. We are. I'm trying to do more stuff. Like I'm running around for cards and shit like that. It's already crashed on me once today, so I hope it got it out of its system. And we're saving it more. We're already 46 minutes in, LZT. We've picked up a couple cards. We're at 69% gas. Giggity. We went to the police station and shot some shit. Nothing but consistency here, LZT. How you doing, buddy?
So, where shall we go next?
Okay. How come I could go through other fences? Oh, I'm gonna hit this horse. Ah, I can't even hit a horse. I tried to. Come here, horsey. Oh. Awesome, dude. Yeah, whenever I travel again, I'm gonna have to order a passport holder from you. May get my wife one too. I hit a horse with a car, and the horse was like, "I'm good, homie." Where the fuck did I? Oh, over here. That's not a wooden fence. It's made out of fucking pure steel, apparently. Okay, we're gonna go save it again. It was like, motherfucker, you just hit me with a car. I ain't going to the glue factory yet, bitch. I ain't going to the glue factory yet, bitch. Ugh. I wonder if I shoot the horse, if anything will happen. Probably not. Oh, I don't want to sleep. I wanted to save. I didn't want to sleep. Here, let's go shoot a horse with a gun and see what happens. If I can hit it. That's going to be the next problem. We need to go up, which is right. This horse gives 0 fucks that I shot it. We want to go up, which is right. Down. This horse gives 0 fucks that I shot it. Man. What is the world that we live in that we have invincible horses that if you shoot them with a gun, they just shrug it off? Teflon horse, man. That's one badass fucking horse. Let's gonna go this way. You can't even understand how bad it is controlling this car.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
Why do you feel need to say that? Zach, you can take it to, like, I'm not trying to talk to you. You're popping up a thing that says talk to you. It's like, Let's go to the sandwich shop. Maybe we go talk to that dumb lady again. Who knew the victim? Because she worked at the sandwich shop. Whoa. Because we got like an hour plus before we could get over there.
I think Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach?
Fucking sandwich shop.
It's going to get fun.
Where's the fucking sandwich shop? Did I lose the sandwich shop? What the fuck? Oh, it's on the other side of the street. Jesus Christ. The map confuses me sometimes. Okay.
They're about to close. Let's come back tomorrow.
They're about to close? It's like... It's not even 3 o'clock. Are you kidding me? This fucking town, man. It just crashed again. Oh, no, it didn't.